another treat for the fans. The UFC featherweight and Japan's Ishihara is younger than the Russian-born Irish resident Lobov. He is also short 5-minute rounds in a featherweight division. I can barely hear myself here inside the SSE arena. The fans really coming out for the Russian hammer.
Immediately exactly what we expected. Артём Лобов being the aggressive push-forward power puncher, and Ishihara being the counter-striker that likes to sink away and look for the chin as you rush forward. Артём Lobov's got to be very, very cautious of these first few attacks. If he starts to run forward, he's got to watch out for that left hand, because Ishihara knows how to find the chin almost every time with it.
So if you were to prepare for a southpaw counter fighter, Dan, who do you reckon that you would call on? I reckon Conor McGregor would be a pretty good person to have in your corner and in your camp.
I think he'd probably be the ideal sparring partner, to be honest, especially for someone with a powerful right hand like Ishihara.
And no one has done more rounds with Conor McGregor over the years than Артём Lobov. He has had to work with a very mobile fighter, so really, you know, he's going to feel comfortable with what Ishihara is throwing in his direction.
You have to wonder if any kind of pressure comes with that for Артём Lobov. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell by the look on his face. He's got a real stone-cold expression. You wouldn't even believe that he's having a lot of fun out there, but he certainly is. But there has to be some pressure, you know, with this arena on his side, like this.
Артём Lobov is all about the fight game. He chose this life, and he was a fight them anywhere, anytime kind of fighter.
Nice left hook there. Артём Lobov doing a good job of using feints to try and draw an attack, try and see what Ishihara is planning on doing.
He said he felt a little pressure coming off of the Ultimate Fighter and those knockout victories. Then he went chasing it, and it just eluded him a little bit, but he warned us that the Russian hammer is in full effect coming into this contest.
Very confident in his forward movement.
Nice right hand there from Lobov. Ishihara shoots in. Lobov gets back to his feet.
Yeah, good reaction to that takedown attempt there. He managed to get an underhook and create a little bit of space for him to get his legs away. Ishihara picking away at low kicks.
Lobov is no ordinary striker, and he comes at you from very interesting angles. He hangs his hands in interesting places. You never really know if he's going to have them really high and make himself look really big, or throw them from right down by his hip.
He is quite unorthodox, John, but you'll notice that he's able to generate power from any angle that he throws. I think that's partly due to his wide base and his strong core. He's able to torque a lot of power into these short-range hooks that he throws.
Yes, he's very thick-set. He's been a professional now since 2010. He had a good amateur showing as well before that. But he would take a fight in any corner of Europe. He's now extended that map to the rest of the world. But tonight here in Belfast, he has a legion of fans behind him.
Ishihara jab into the body.
Ishihara with that reach advantage, not really capitalizing on it at the moment, Dan.
Not really. He seems to be struggling with the aggression of Артём Lobov, because he's moving forward, but he's not throwing anything very aggressively. It's like he's trying. Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon. He was just building up. He was waiting for that opportunity. Nice inside low kick there. Returned by Ishihara.
Ishihara coming in after 2 TKO finishes. A round 2 finish over Erosa, and a round 1 and performance of the night bonus versus Gutierrez. There we go. He used a lot of kicks against Erosa. The inside kick worked very well. Teamed up with Team Alpha Male.
Oh, that was a big right hand. Ishihara was staggered for a second. Certainly got his attention.
Little dance there from Ishihara.
And a left hook again. Staggered him for a second. Ishihara is smiling again. He looks confident still, but he certainly knows that there's power in the hands of Артём Lobov.
Yeah, he sits down on those punches. Last few seconds, snuck through the right again.
Nice
Kick this time.
In and out process for both fighters, but you can see as Artem starts to get his confidence, he starts to lunge in with those big powerful shots. He clipped him on the chin with the right hand there and then followed up again with a left hook. Beautiful right hand there, caught him right at the chin, knocked him into the fence and staggered him for a second. Good.
And we are into round number 2. Inside kick, then went high from Ishihara. The aggression was mostly coming from Lobov, but we do know that Ishihara can turn it around. He can swing wild as well, catch you with something very heavy and completely change the fight.
Nice. Lobov's trying to step in and catch him on the counter now for those kicks. Good kicking work by Ishihara. Got very loose hips, able to keep Artem Lobov on the end of them at the moment, but as his confidence builds, Lobov will start to close that distance down and start to look for that big shot to the chin. Here they come. The aggression is starting to mount.
Ishihara is yet to be knocked out in his professional mixed martial arts career.
There we go.
SPG corner, Owen Roddy, John Kavanagh, Peter Quealy.
Good work softening the lead leg of Artem Lobov by Ishihara. Now Lobov starting to mix it up. Nice uppercut to the body there. Controlling the octagon still. Keeping his opponent under pressure. Look for him to burst forward and land 2-3 punch combinations. Ishihara seems to be waiting, patiently waiting for that counter left hand as Artem Lobov rushes forward. Good lead uppercut again, just glances off the chin. Nice body kick as well to follow up, exactly what Owen Roddy called for.
Nice range management here by Lobov. Kind of widening his base, bobbing in and out of range. Looking for that opportunity to throw his weight forward and get some power behind the hammer.
Good powerful low kick. Nice. Ishihara is starting to slow down with his footwork a little bit, which is going to make him a target for Lobov. He needs to stay on his toes, he needs to stay active. Keep maintaining that kicking game. Oh, there's the overhand right, sprung forward. Warned well by Lobov, who steps in with a low kick.
Much more experience on the resume of Lobov. He knows that he can go bell to bell at this pace.
Oh, nice spinning back kick there. Partially covered.
Oh,
nice
lovely
lead uppercut again.
Searching uppercut off the lead hand from Lobov. Puts a bow on it with the inside leg kicks.
And the more of these shots land, the more his confidence will build and the more power he puts into these punches. Here he goes, you can start seeing picking it up, follows his opponent around the octagon. Ishihara steps in with a glancing overhand left. There's the right hook from Lobov.
Lobov had a very good showing at the Ultimate Fighter. Earned a spot in the finals after a knockout of Julian Erosa. So a common opponent for both of these.
Here's the overhand again. Oh, and he steps in. They trade for a second. A good jab by Ishihara.
Ishihara sat down very nicely on that left hand. It's a fabulous alliance that he's made with Team Alpha Male. They've set up, there's a few of them over in Japan who have set up the Japanese branch, but I believe that he was over in California training ahead of this contest.
Yeah, we can see he's got Justin Buchholz in his corner, who seems to be really taking a leading role as a coach in that gym. Artem Lobov pushing forward now, looking for the single shot that's going to change this fight.
1 minute. Short time.
I'm not sure how the translation works, Dan. I've seen some media stuff with Ishihara. He's not exactly fluent in English.
Lobov starting to pick the pace up, chopping in with low kicks, a nice shot left. Ishihara looks for a single leg just for a second.
Don't underestimate the ground game of Lobov. Been working out with Dylan Dennis, who you may well have seen alongside Conor McGregor over the last few embeddeds. He's a very promising grappler.
Oh, beautiful overhand right, and he swarms. He lands some clean shots against the fence. Beautiful, good, strong finish to the second round.
Approval there from the double champ.
Well, let's take a look at this second round now. You can see Lobov stepping in with low kicks. He doesn't seem to be too concerned with the power of Ishihara so far. A nice back kick attempt there, glanced off the arm of Ishihara, and now he's looking to counter those low kicks as well. You saw him eat a couple of low kicks early on in that round and start to counter later on. Ishihara now.
Shots from Lobov.
Yeah, a couple of those power hooks definitely got through the guard. Leads with the low kick. Watch Lobov to try and counter that low kick the next time he throws it while he's off balance on one leg. The
Third
perfect
and
time to
final
strike.
round. Discipline, the key word, or the parting word, coming out of the SBG corner. Ishihara fighting against not only Lobov, but an army of fans inside the arena here tonight.
It's really the perfect setup for a fighter like Артём Лобов. He's got the resources of SBG and all of the people that are gravitating towards that, like obviously Dylan Dennis and even Ryan Hall spent some time there as well. Beautiful left hand as he steps in. Nice left hand to the body to follow it.
Lobov not getting carried away. Sometimes when the pulse from the crowd rings round, that injection of adrenaline leads you into no man's land.
Lobov just seems to be like a brick wall every time Ishihara steps forward to do something. Lobov stands his ground and throws. Here he goes with a takedown attempt. Beautiful work by Lobov. Immediately catches the head, pushes him off.
Nonchalantly just throws Ishihara in the opposite direction. It's like a featherweight ball of muscle. Solid core, but if he's going to shoot, I'd like to see if he can drop his level and maybe go for a single leg, something.
Oh, a powerful low kick that really registered on Ishihara's face. You could see him shake his leg for a second. That's got to give Lobov confidence. He's going to start moving. Oh, beautiful shot. Glances across the chin of Ishihara.
Lobov really starting to have his way here. And a hammer fist from standing.
Exactly what we expected, John. Both of these guys thought, oh, Lobov is rocked. Ishihara goes down for a second. Lobov's going to tie him up. He's speaking to the referee at the same time. He's saying he's fine. But that is the biggest shot so far that we've seen of the fight from Ishihara.
The first smile from the Ishihara corner. Quieten the crowd for a second.
You can just never count somebody out with natural power, and Ishihara is blessed with natural power.
Lobov was looking for a triangle setup, shaken off from Ishihara. Just under 2 minutes and 20 left in his third and final round. Ishihara with a very good opportunity here to get some credit on the scorecards. Better still advance to a dominant position and see if he can end this contest.
Ishihara stepping over to half guard, looking to progress his position. Lobov laying his head back for a second, chases a footlock. Now he's back to his feet. Great scramble work by Артём Лобов. Threatens a footlock for a second.
And then used it to get back up. Nicely done. But Ishihara knows he can hurt Lobov now. He knows he still has the power in this final round. And Lobov at times is hittable. Look at his position of his hands. And when you get tired, to try and bob and weave outside of these incoming shots is very difficult, but he stuffs a takedown. Let's see what he does here. No real conviction there, Dan, to try and cut through the defenses or snap the head down of Ishihara.
Great work by Артём Лобов, circling around his opponent there, not allowing Ishihara to settle into any kind of submission attack. We've not seen a great deal of his submission game so far, but the alpha male guys do tell us that it is very strong.
Something tells me Lobov wants the knockout victory.
Oh, nice. Lead hammer fist just there, and a short left hand catches Ishihara on the temple. A good strong position for Lobov here. Shucking his opponent around, muscles into the floor with ease. Beautiful work, straight to side control. Now he could potentially be looking for an arm triangle as he steps over into a mounted position.
He needs to keep on going across. He's not going to have a lot of time for that, as Ishihara almost gives up his back. Big finish here from Артём Лобов. Punching his way to the bell. If Lobov comes away with the victory here.
Great work by Lobov here, stepping in. Beautiful chopping low kick there. That one really registered. And McGregor's in the octagon now, celebrating with his teammate. Beautiful, beautiful to share with these Irish fans. The two-weight champion and his favorite training partner, celebrating a great performance.
You know what it's like, Dan, being a part of a team. You're in it together.
Our cards, here are the totals. Both Mark Collette and Paul Harrison have it 30-27. Peter Lavery 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision, the Russian Hammer, Артём Lobov.
Ladies and